So here, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an animation of this so it shows that it actually is changing size. So I'm going to go to Inventor Studio. Now I left from my last video, if I go to parameters, you can see that my value is 2 for this object. It doesn't really matter what that value is to start with. But what is important is while you're in this Inventor Studio, you go to here and you have to check this favorites box. So we're going to check this favorite box and I'm going to hit OK. And then, so I'll just kind of zoom out a little bit because what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase and then decrease the size so you can see it scaled perfectly. And this is what you're going to turn into me. So we're going to go up and you'll see animations. Right now there's no animation, but when I hit animation timeline, it opens up an animation here, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I come over here to animation favorites, and you can see this is here. If it is not there, you have to make sure you check this box. So I'll uncheck this box so you can see that disappears down here. Check this box and it shows up again, okay? I'm going to right click on this and go to Animate Parameters. This is going to be pretty simple. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go to here. So I want it to go from 2, let's say from 2 to 4. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But then over, let's say 3 seconds. So this part is important. If you don't put this in and it's 0 to 0, it'll just shoot up and make it bigger, but it won't actually do an animation. So I'm going to say OK, and you can see that it jumped up bigger. When I rewind it, it gets small. When I hit play, it goes, and it looks like it's zooming in, but it's actually increasing in size. Okay? And then what you can do is you can go to record, you go to output. I'm going to tell you a couple things about this. Number 1, make sure you only do it 3 seconds because that's what we did. And then this is the most important box that you check here is preview no render. And then when you hit render, it'll ask you where you want to save it. It might be better if you save it as an AVI file because you can actually edit it and do other things with it. For some reason this doesn't, you can't really do a whole lot with that. But then save it, and you can do the Microsoft codec. I think that makes it the smallest. You can actually adjust the quality and all that. Okay, alrighty.